Hey YouTube, what's happening? This is We All Juggle Knives and Flashlights. This is the Kino Light. This is $8. Oh, and I don't know if you can hear that foghorn. Like every minute down by this body of water near me, there's like a very distant foghorn. Yeah, we have some bad weather conditions. But wait, I know what you're thinking. Why would you buy that for $8 when we got this for $8, the Nightcore Tube Light, which I love my Nightcore Tube Light, very popular light. Well, to be honest with you, the Nightcore Tube Light does outclass this in many categories, but not every category. Mainly, this thing is simple, and sometimes, especially when dealing with non-flashlight people like giving gifts or family members, sometimes you really do want something simple. This is a one-mode flashlight. Okay, what is up YouTube? We're out here on the front steps. This is the Kino Light. Yeah, it's not very bright, but it serves its purpose. Let's turn around. This is what one thing I think you would use it for. You know, finding the keyhole type of thing. What's that? It's my own shoe. Alright, we're on the driveway. Can't see very much with this light, but what the hell, man? This light sucks. Now, it's alright for its purpose, but let me actually, alright, let's get a closer look. What is that? It's a little stone fence that's on the perimeter. Yeah, you see that. Let's go around back. Okay, here's the Kino Light on the testing board. Let me shine around the perimeter of the board. Alright, so there it is. Yeah, and the Kino Light is fairly focused. I mean, it's not very bright, but if this were brighter but the same amount of focus, it would be kind of throwy. Alright, so there's the Kino Light. I am the light in the darkness. I am the watcher on the wall. It's like 3 a.m., okay? We all, you know, I get a little weird staying up past my bedtime, you know. We got a lot of fog tonight, so I'm testing like 4 lights that are not long-range lights. I don't know if you can hear the foghorn. Every minute there's a foghorn. But yeah, testing out 4 short-range and keychain style lights today. Hope you're enjoying it. This is a pretty cool stocking stuffer. It's not very bright, but you know, that's what it's really for, just real close-range stuff. Ah, there's a little booby trap coming up. Now, the human eye is better than a camcorder, so I can see substantially more than this camera can see, so I actually saw that coming with the Kino Light. Yeah, that's an old rabbit hole that's now full of water because we've had so much rain. That's deep. That'll mess up your ankle if you're not careful. Oh shoot, I can't find the door. What do I do? Oh, bam! Kino Light. Is this even my house? Well, there's about a 90% chance this is my house. Let's go in and see. No, I'm just kidding. It is my house. Yeah, this is one mode. I mean, it could not be more simple. There's no buttons on it, so, I mean, I don't know. If you handed it to a non-flashlight person, I mean, they might press on this. They might think that's a switch, but I think most people would very quickly figure out how to use this. Whereas the tube light, you know, it has variable brightness if you press and hold, and you can shortcut to the max with a double tap, right? And it's 45 lumens, right? So brighter. But the thing is, if I were to hand that Nightcore to, like, Grandma, she would say, okay, what's a lumen? What's variable brightness? What's a long press? And what's a double tap? You know what I mean? Like, to non-flashlight people, that might be just a little needlessly complex if all they need is just to, like, you know, find the keyhole to open the door at night. Do they need the variable brightness and shortcuts and all that? Probably not. So there you have it, the brutal head-to-head comparison. You know, they're both $8. There's a place for both. I mean, most of my subscribers already have the tube light, first of all. So it's not like, you know, people make these false choice arguments like, the tube light destroys the Kino Light. Oh yeah, I mean, really, in this in this dog-eat-dog world of $8 flashlights. Now, most of my subscribers have a tube light. If you don't have a tube light, I'll definitely include a link. I recommend it. But like I said, simplicity, gift-giving, family members, the Kino Light has a place. Finally, it gets its day in the sun. And speaking of Grandma, Grandma has arthritis, and this is a little bit easier to hold. You know, it's a little bit bigger, right? And when I say Grandma, I really mean my mother, because my grandmas have passed, but my mother has arthritis, right? So if I was going to give her a little keychain light, it probably would be this one. This is not one of those screw-down lights where you're screwing the head down to turn it on. It's actually a switch. It's just a rotary switch. Right, so for example, if I press down on that, it's not going to turn on. To recharge it, you simply unscrew the tail cap here, and it's got USB recharging. Right, so plug it into any USB power source. In this case, this is a power bank flashlight. Right, and you see how it glows red there. And it's easy enough to operate with one hand, even though it's a rotary head switch. You see they even gave you some texture there and there to get a little bit of a grip on. But unfortunately, I saw that there was only one seller selling this, so I don't even know if this will remain in stock. But I have a solution to that. In the text description box, I will include my master list of all the lights in this category, meaning the mini EDC or keychain style light category. All right, I test them so you don't have to. Right, so even if you don't like the Kino Light, just check out the master list. I guarantee you'll find, there's going to be something for everyone. There's a few expensive ones, but most of them are not expensive. But if you really want to spend, there's like a $50 one. That 4.7s, that one's pretty cool. So yeah, check out the master list. Those links do support the channel. Alright, so yeah, consider the Kino Light. I think it's best for if you have to hand your light to a family member, a non-flashlight person, or giving a gift. Because some lights, like the really bright pocket rockets, those are actually dangerous to hand to a non-flashlight person. Because they could put it in turbo and basically leave it there, and those lights get hot, and they might not know that. Right? So yeah, the Kino Light, it's, it would be good to put like on the zipper pull. Like if I had kids, depending on their age of course, but I might just equip every jacket, like the zipper pulls, with one of those, because you never know if they're out and it gets dark, and it could also be used, it makes them easier to see. Alright YouTube, I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out the master list. This has been We All Juggle Knives and Lights. I'm out.